What's up, guys? It's your boy, the Purposeful Trader here, and today we're going to be talking about the market bounces. But before we get into it, I want you guys to go look at that subscription button. Go hit that button, and please, if you like the content, please hit the button, like, subscribe, and share with friends who want to learn how to trade. But today is the day we're going to talk about the big bounce. So let's get into it. So right now we're looking at a chart of NCTY, and there's a specific reason why I'm looking at NCTY. And there's other stocks like let's just look at Apple for instance. There's not as big of a actual bounce, but there is a bounce. Another one would be QQQ, the actual market. As you can see, it has bounced within the past few days, and all these big names that did run. Let's go FCEL. You don't even have to look at a ticker. You can just look and see, that there was a bounce. As you can see, there's a 20% bounce off the lows from Friday, and that doesn't mean it's over, but it definitely does mean that there was a overall bounce in the market, and it did SUNW, sorry, and it did end up affecting a lot of these stocks that were beaten down over time. As you can see, most of these are 50% or more down within the past few months, and this is one where I took good profits. Started buying in the sixes, selling in the tens, um, with a small account challenge that I had going on with one of my one of my Purposeful Trading Academy actual small account challenges. But we do those in order to grow small accounts, to show the growth that can come through a small account. And as you saw, there was some trades that I made in on that. But if we're talking about today, you can see that from the about a month ago, where it was at 30, it had a big drop all the way down to less than $10 at $8 and some change. And recently, as the market bounced, it has also bounced as well. So, it's safe to say that for now, we can't officially say that we're in a bear market. But what we can say is that, we're getting this bounce. And what I want you to see is very interesting is this right here. As you can see, this bounced after being down 50% here, bounced about halfway, got even a little bit above halfway, right up under this support level. Well, it used to be support, but it was used as resistance right here. As you can see, as soon as it touched that level, it fell and actually faded all the way to this support level where it bounced. It bounced a few bucks a share and then fell right up under it. So what I'm looking from this is, I'm just watching it, but I am looking to see if this does try to hold here for a minute and actually starts to fail, right around this area of that 1477-ish level, and seeing if it's going to fade off as it's been doing already. Um, it's been really hard to place short trades or puts because you can see the overall market bounce. And so some of these names that really run with each other, like BNGO, I hadn't even seen it today. I'm gonna show you how much I know. This is really working. Um, as of today, this has bounced. I mean, from Friday, it's bounced from 5.6. You know, basically doubled in over a few days from five to the nines, basically doubled. And that doesn't mean it's going to stop, but it doesn't mean that usually when you see this type of price action here, like right here, it went from all the way from 12 all the way back down to about 8, and it bounced up to about 12. And guess what happened? Slowly grinds out, fails underneath this support level, then grinds, trying to hold that support level, can't, and guess what? It finally pulls. And that's what I'll be looking for from here. Where it comes up here around this $10 mark, and maybe even test that $10 mark a few times and shows that is failing, failing, and then falls back out. So this could be a potential, buy up into that 980-ish, 960-ish level when it comes down to calls and puts, or even buying, risking that $9 price action, over and under $9 a share. But since the overall market is bouncing, you should be, cautious of just planning a short, just anywhere. Um, but you should be, pretty. I wouldn't say aggressive. I think today would have been a day to be aggressive on any bounces because the market was bouncing. So you could have bought anything at the lows today, around old support levels, and you would have, you would have made some money. You would have banked pretty well. As you can see, AppSale, which is down overall from the past 2 months, is now up over 20% in just today. But if you look at, the previous chart went from 1 to 30, and from 30, to about 11. So there's a lot of range, and why there is a lot of range, like PTLY, is it? No, PLTR. PLRT. There's another one. There's also another one. That also moves in sympathy. PLTR, is it? Yeah, I thought so. PLTR. So this is also another one where you can see I drew a line here, and I'm necessarily looking at this 25.50-ish mark to see if it holds or if it goes over that 25.50-ish mark. Because you can see there's so much space underneath. There's so much space underneath. I'll be looking to see this, in the past, next few months or so. I do say that this doesn't even resemble $24 a share in the next, let's say call it 2 months, right? As the stocks rebound and everything, this is all from 45. I do believe, within a few months that this does go under 19, and I think it does test this level right here, the 1750 level, and I think it goes down near 1750-ish, maybe even a little bit more. But I do believe 1750 is a realistic number. But for all of these stocks, as the Nasdaq has done its deed of helping stocks, bounce, we're actually still pretty much up on the year, as far as the Nasdaq is concerned, and still ticking. But as far as these stocks, Facebook is one that's pretty much not gonna go out, not gonna go out of style. Too many people use it. BNGO, like I said, with these stocks, I would be cautious of buying these in another day or two, because I think we're going to go into a period of, slight consolidation where it tries to test the higher level, and that's when I'll be looking to actually get in short when it starts to fail under those higher levels. But I don't believe in BNGO one bit. There's not many companies that start off, with 43 cents, a 43-cent stock that actually comes all the way up to $15 and actually stays. They usually 99% of them actually fade off. So I'm going to be, betting as the chart shows. I do believe that this is towards the end of the BNGO run. Maybe another day or two, but nothing more than that. But all these stocks that were in play within the last few months, seemingly today we're back with a bounce. So that's why it's key always to look at the market levels and the market conditions, because most stocks, again, 3 out of 4 stocks do follow the market. So it makes it more simpler to actually make trades connecting to what you see on the charts of the NASDAQ, QQQ, things of that nature. So guys, I want to leave you with this note. Always, always, always look at the overall market when trading stocks that are, predictable and actually go in hand in hand with the market. There are other stocks that do not go hand in hand with the market that we like to trade as well, and those stocks are not necessarily used on this scale as far as looking at NASDAQ requirements, but they're more so just strictly chart based and news based and volume based, which will allow you to be, a lot of like a sniper. You'll be able to play, get in and get out of those with pretty good gains, depending on how you trade them. And so, yeah, that's what I wanted you guys to look at today. And when it comes down to shorts or puts, in options, you also want to make sure you're looking at the NASDAQ because they can be a very big help to get you on the right side. It may not permanently bounce, of course, because it is down so far. But at the same time, you want to take advantage of a 20% move. If you can buy it, great. If you can buy it with calls, then that's, even better when it is pretty pricey and you don't have uh, a bigger account. So, yep, good job here. All you have to do is look at the risk and reward, looking at the support and resistance levels that'll help you as well, and put you in a pretty position to limit your risk while you are very much picking up on the reward side. So thank you again for listening, and it's the Purposeful Trader here. And if you want to learn more about how to trade, how we trade, please comment below. Let me know, and I'll actually give you all the information, and I'll actually let you know what's there. So we'll have one-on-one sessions inside of the group. In the Purposeful Trading Academy, we have one-on-one sessions. We also have the coaching that is live, for the first few hours of the day to get you throughout the day, guide you. And we have some of the best, I make some of the best calls as far as what stocks are hot and, what stocks are moving and what stocks are using that volatility where you can make a lot of money, with nice share size, or starting outside. So beautiful community. And as we build a community, we will build you. But be blessed. We'll see you soon.